Hey everybody, my name's Ceeja and welcome to Fridays here on Jask. So this week on Jask, it is top 10, which means that we can talk about basically anything that we want as long as it fits into a certain category, or you can list it from your favorite to your least favorite, or your favorite to your somewhat favorite. So I asked you guys on Twitter what you guys wanted to see, and it was an astounding Halloween costumes. So me being who I am and actually really loving Halloween, though this is the only decorations I have for it, I am super excited because this kind of gives me a little bit more time to think about what I want to do for Halloween, and I can get your guys' opinion as well. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I should be for Halloween, hello. Leave it down in the comment section below or send me a tweet. So my number 10 on my list is Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. If you guys haven't seen these costumes, they're hysterical, and they also make like a very sexy version of it, which is not all that sexy. It's just a pair of shorts and the top, which is just kind of there. But I actually thought about doing this with one of my friends. His name is Cody, and he was gonna be Hillary Clinton and I was gonna be Donald Trump. But we both decided that might not be the best route to go, especially since the elections are coming up. So we're gonna move on to my number 9, which I actually... So my number 9 on this list is Aaron and Regina from Mean Girls. If I had a boyfriend, I swear that we would be doing this at least once in our lifetime of dating. And even if we don't make it to Halloween, I'll still probably force this upon him because I think the costumes are super cute and it kind of gives me an excuse to dress up as a bunny, and who doesn't want to dress up as a bunny? Or I guess a lot of people. Oh well, I do. Number 8 is actually kind of a weird one. Me and my friend were sitting outside a rehearsal and talking about Halloween a few months ago, and I made a joke that we should all go as sexy Aladdins. So you take the cast of Aladdin and you make them sexy. And I was joking around saying I wanted to be Iago, and my best friend was like, dude, you be Iago, I'll be Jafar. So here we go, Jafar and Iago. Who would have thought? So my number 7 is a Little Red Riding Hood. I've seen this on Pinterest so many different times, and there's so many different ways that you can take it. But my favorite has to be the standard Little Red Riding Hood, which is a simple white dress, a red cape, a little basket, and your hair in pigtails with little bows at the end. I think this costume is super cute and it's super simple, and if you don't want to be too extreme, you just keep it how it is, or if you want to go more extreme, you'll see how in a few more. Number 6, I think, which is Woody and Buzz. I think these costumes are super cute. I've seen them done both girl best friends, girl guy, and I find the costume like super cute when it's 2 girls, and because you can make it super creative, you can make it look exactly like Woody and Buzz. You can buy the costumes from the store, or you can go and be creative and DIY it. So number 5 is actually Lilo and... No, I'm not actually. Number 5 is Lilo and Stitch. I was scrolling through Pinterest trying to find a costume for myself, and I looked at them and I'm like, wow, my heart, it hurts. Ah. And I messaged my friend, I'm like, dude, bail on your costume, be my Lilo or be my Stitch, please, you love me, we're basically together anyway. And she's just like, nah fam, I got my costume. And I'm like, well, I can't be both. Ooh, or it could be. Okay, but no. So if I actually had a friend who was willing to drop their costume to be either my Lilo or my Stitch, my life would be so simple because I knew what I wanted to be. So number 4 refers back to number 7, which is Little Red Riding Hood, but you can make her so savage. My favorite I've seen on Pinterest is this one, and the link to this makeup is actually down in the description below. I fell in love with it and I wish that I could recreate this, but this is as far as my makeup skills can go. And if I had the ability to, this is actually what I would be for Halloween. But the fact is, on the right side, you probably would have to wear a completely white contact, and I actually wear prescription contacts or wear my prescription glasses, and it's really hard to find prescription contacts in different colors or fun colors, You can actually go on 1-800 Contacts and get natural color eyes in prescription, but Halloween costume contacts are very hard to find, or you do find them and it's not reliable, and I'm super sensitive, so I actually have to pass on this year. So hopefully in the future I can just kind of fix my eyeballs and I can do whatever I want. So number 3 is actually one of my favorites, and if I can't think of anything else, this is what I'm gonna do because it's simple to make. It makes a lot of sense, and if you have a good sense of humor, you will find this just as funny as I do, which is a one-night stand. So basically the costume is you wear whatever you want underneath, and it is a cardboard box that looks like a nightstand, and you have a lampshade. Get it? Because you're a one-night stand. I don't know. I find this super funny, and I was joking around with a few of my friends saying, you know, this is what I'm actually gonna be for Halloween. And they didn't laugh as hard as I did. One did. Bless his heart and soul, because we have the same humor. And if you're with a group of people that have a great sense of humor, who understand jokes like that, I say go for it, because you're gonna win no matter what, whether there's a costume contest or not. Number 2 is actually one of my favorites, and it's because it's really hard to do in my opinion, because you're working with material that the slightest little pin or the slightest little tug, it just rips. And that is a loofah, and it's working with a lot of tulle, and every time I see this, I like freak out, because I'm just like, how do you have so much time and so much energy to do that? I would probably just get the shoulders done. Besides, I don't want to do this anymore. I probably spent way too much money already making this costume, and I just want something, like, if you want to make this costume, please send me a picture on Twitter, if you, and I will love you forever. And yeah, oh my gosh, I can't even handle how great this costume is. Like, I might be talking down because I couldn't do it myself, but the people who put the hard work and effort into this costume make me so happy. To top it all off, my number 1 costume, which is the one I'm highly considering doing myself for Halloween, it is Jazzercise Barbie. I've seen this all year this year, and no matter what I'm doing, this always pops up into my feed. And it confuses me, because I'm looking at food, I'm looking at Christmas decorations, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. I'm like nowhere near Halloween on my Pinterest search. But for some reason this pops up, and every time I see it, I start to like it more and more and more. And if you guys are interested, all the links that I have for this is down in the description, as well as my Amazon cart itself, which I have found like the cheapest items that you can get. To make this costume on your own, the only thing that you'll have to do is iron on the Barbie logo. I think this costume is super cute. You can take it in so many different ways. If you wanted to get a full leotard, I guess those are called unitards, I don't know. But if you guys want to get a full leotard, you could. If you wanted to do the disco Barbie from the Toy Story movies, you could do that as well. Barbie is so universal, it is great. That is my top 10 Halloween costumes. I really hope you guys liked it, and I really hope I inspired you to maybe go out and make some of these costumes. If you do know what you are going to be for Halloween, leave it down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, because we couldn't be here without you guys. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you stop by and say hello on all of our social media. My name's CJ, and I'm just a social casualty.